Very good. Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. Today the very important topic for the arithmetic, that is time and work. We will discuss some important questions and the very frequently asked questions in the exam. So, let us begin here with the very first question on your board is this. I will read the question and then I will give 30 seconds for you to respond to it. Okay. So, I am happy that some people are there on the board. Let us start 1 minute. Let us start. What is the question here? It is a practice for you if you know it, right. So, that is A can do a piece of work in the same time as B and C together can do. Okay. So, for time is concerned, the A is the same as B plus C. And if A and B together can do the work in 8 days, A and B together, and C alone can complete the same work in 40 days, then in how many days B alone will do the same work? So, what is given to us? I am just writing over here. So, for the days is concerned, it is given to us is A can do the same work in the time. So, the time of A is the same as the time of B plus C, and what else is given to us? A plus B together can complete the work in 8 days. So, that is A plus B. I am just writing what is given to us in 8 days, and the C alone can complete the work in 40 days, I think. Yes, 40 days. So, what is the question asked? Is the B alone can complete the work in how many days? This is what the information we have, right, my dear friends. So, can you please try this? I will give 30 seconds for you to all my dear friends. Okay, very good evening, Mr. Pandu. After a very long time, take 30 seconds. Think of it how to answer this particular question. Okay. Just check this. How should we respond? I am just keeping away from the information over here. Come on. So, if anyone, oh my God, the Prabhu has already answered the question and he says the answer is 20. So, the answer 20, that means he says the option choice 3. Okay, let me check that. What is the LCM of 8 and 40? We will be taking that, and we know that the LCM is 40. So, obviously, how many units B plus C will A plus B will complete 40 divided by 8, that is 5 units per day, and the C alone will complete how many units per day? 1 units per day. Okay. Now, what I need to find out is the B alone can complete the work in how many days, and what we know, the A is equal to B plus C. A is equal to B plus C. So, that is where the question comes over here, that A plus B, look at this part, that is A plus B and C, there what is the days ratio? That is 8 is to 40. In other word 1 is to 5. So, that is the days ratio. So, what will be the efficiency ratio? 5 is to 1. So, that is what we already got it over here. In other way we got the same thing over here. This is what the efficiency. This is what the efficiency is. In any way you can find it out. And what we know is A plus B plus C is 6 units, right. So, here it says that we do not need to write down this much, because I am repeating the same thing what we have already done over here. Now, what we know is A plus B plus C, how many units per day? That is 5 units A plus B, and C is 1 units. That is the total is 6 units. Out of the 6 units, do we know that how much is C completes? So, C completes 1 and it is said that the number of days taken by A is the same as B plus C. That means the efficiency of A is the same as B plus C. So, that means the total 6 that should be divided in 2 parts and that is B plus C efficiency is the same as A. So, here total 6. So, this is 3 and this is 3, and out of which we know the C is 1, right. The C efficiency is 1. Then obviously, the B efficiency will be out of 3, this is 2, that is 2 plus 1 is 3. So, we got the B efficiency over here, and once we got the B efficiency, we know the work is 40 units. So, how much time? So, nicely you have answered the question, 40 divided by 2, which is 20. So, you are not supposed to write this one, because I have repeated the same thing what we have already done this part. Okay. So, just for the clarity for the other people who are watching, let me erase this part, but you can do in either way, either here or on the other way. Well done, well done. And I am giving the next LCM, okay, that is good. I am giving the next question to you over here, and let me read it out. What is this particular question is that the Rani and Aditya working separately can do a task, I think, in 12 days and 16 days. Okay. Rani in 12 days, Aditya in 16 days. So, they work in alternatively. So, you know that the question of alternate days comes very frequently. So, the Rani starts the work first, and then the task will be completed in how many days? Come on, you can take your 30 seconds. This is your time. And Pandu, it is really very good inning for you, for me, because you are very good in so far the quant is concerned. Okay. They are working alternatively. So, what is that? Alternate work. Started with Rani. Okay, at your end, yes, Prabhu has already said option B, that is 13 2 by 3 days. I am sorry, we usually do not use the red ink. So, this is what the answer you said, 13 2 by 3. So, how you might have calculated this one? So, that is the Rani and Aditya. So, their number of days is 12 days and 16 days. What is the LCM of 12 and 16? That is 48. And how many units Rani completes? 48 divided by 12, that is 4 units, and 48 divided by 16, that is 3 units. That together completes 7 units in every 2 days. Every 2 days, because they are working on alternate day and started with Rani. So, let us divide this 48 by every 2 days work 7, what is your quotient and what is your remainder. So, remainder is 7, 6 is 42. So, that means 6, 42 units are over, right. What is the remainder? That is 48 minus 42, that comes how many? 6 units are left. Am I right? 42, 6 units are left, remainder. So, who will work the next day? The Rani will work and complete the 4 units over here. So, let us take that the Rani works over here and she completes 4 units. It takes 1 day for her and the remainder of the work is 2 units, and who will take Aditya? Per day he completes 3 units. To complete the 2 units, he will be taking 2 by 3 days. So, as this is every 2 days there are 7 units, like that we have the 7, 6 is the quotient, that 6 into 2 that comes 12 days over here, plus the Rani has taken 1 more day and plus the Aditya has taken 2 by 3 days, and you have rightly said that is 13 2 by this is 2, 13 2 by 3 days. Well done. That means you understand very clearly how to work out on the alternate days question. That's very good. Anusha, very good evening. Okay. Let me move on to the next question over here, as some of you are very comfortable. So, look at this one. To do a certain work, A and B works on alternate days, B being with B being the work on the first day. Okay. So, the work pattern is the first B works and then A works, then B, then A. This is also on alternate days work. Okay. And A can finish the work alone in 48 days. So, we have the information over here, the A 48 days he can complete the work. If they together completed in 11 1 by 3 days, if they were the work is completed in 11 1 by 3, that is 34 by 3 days, 34, 33 plus 1, 34 by 3 days, the whole work is completed. Then the B alone can complete the work, B alone can complete the work 4 times of the work in how many days. So, if I can find it out, the B alone can complete the work in how many days, then one work in how many days, then we can find it out 4 times of the work in how many days. Let us, my dear friends, work it out. Work it out. Your time starts now. Your time starts now. Come on. Let me see that. Oh, very good evening, Varshani, after long time. Hope you are fine. So, let us answer this question, Varshani. Pandu is there, who is really very good, and he will give the good tough competition to you, Varshini and Anusha. 27 days. See that the Pandu has already said 27 days. So, 27 days means, do we have option? So, yes, I noticed that Pandu has said 27. Varshini, check it whether Pandu is right or not. Yeah, Varshini is also saying 27. And the new player, very good evening, my dear new players. Okay. How we answer this particular question? This what the informations we have. The A is 48 and the B is that's how many days? That is what I do not know. If I can find it out, I can find it out 4 times of the work he will complete in how many days. So, the first the pattern of the work is the B starts and then followed by A, then again B starts, then followed by A, and so on and so forth, which is given to us as 34 by 3 days, which we already know this part, right. And the B okay, and the A plus B 48 days. Am I right over here? A alone is 48 days. So, how do we find it out? This one, what is this? 33 1. Okay. Now, how do we answer the question? Is it on alternate day? Yeah, they are working on alternate day. So, we will find that A alone can complete the work in how many days? B works for how many days? If 34 by 3 days, 34 by 3 days, can I consider this one as leave it 11 1 by 3? Look at this one, you people have so nicely worked out 11, this is 11 1 by 3 days. So, B must have worked for how many days? B has started the work. So, out of which the B must have worked for 6 days and the A must have worked, because the very first day B, second, third day B, fifth day B, like that there are 6 odd numbers are there over here, and the remaining over here is 5 1 by 3, which is nothing but 16 by 3 days. He works for 16 by 3 days. From here onwards I can find it out, the work done by A in 16 by 3 days. So, A completes one work in 48 days, then 16 by 3 days, how much work he will complete over here? That is 1 by 48, that is 1 day work, and the 16 by 5, that is 16 by 5 days work, and that comes over here, that is 4 times 16 3 is 48. So, 1/15 of the work, am I right over here? 16 3 is 48, is it 16 by 3? Okay. This is 16 by 3. Okay, that is right. So, this comes 1/9 of the work is completed by A. The remaining work, so that is 8 by 9th of the work is completed by B. In how many days? In 6 days. 6 days. Then the one work will be completed in how many days? So, that comes nothing but 6 into 9 by 8, which is equal to, thus gets cancelled 3 times and 4 times 3 is 27 and 27 days. Am I right? This is 9 by 8 and 4 times of the work it is 8. So, nicely you people have worked out. We need the 4 times of the work. So, let us take the 4 times of the work. So, this is 2 times, 3 times and 27. So, it will take 27 days. Beautifully answer the question. You understand the whole concept how to respond it. It is good. I am moving on to the anyone else answer the question? Anyone else? New players? I hope you are understanding how we are solving this particular question. Let us move on to the next. And this is the one, Varshini, try it and Pandu is so nice to answer these questions. A is as efficient as B and C together. Okay. Previously we have done a similar type of question. Working together, A and B can complete the work in 36 days. And C alone can complete the work in 60 days. A and C work together for 10 days. This is additional information. A and C together worked for 10 days. Now, the B alone will complete the remaining work in how many days? Come on, my dear friends. Here I understand that the efficiency of A is the same as efficiency of B plus C, that is known to us, and it is also known to us is A plus B 36 days. I am just writing what is given to us, 36 days. Varshini, try this one and so is new player, and it is also given to us as C alone can complete the work in 60 days, right. So, and it is mentioned that A and C, A plus C, they worked for 10 days, and after that who starts the working? B working. So, in how many days the B will complete the remaining work? Come on, it is a really very good question, and your time starts now. Your time starts now. LCM is 180. Okay, I agree. LCM is 180. I am also agree with you. A plus B 180 divided by 36, that is 5, and 180 divided by 60, and that is 3. So, this is what the efficiency. I think you are mentioning the same thing, I hope. And Pandu, look at this Anusha, look at this Varshini, look at this new player, the way Pandu answered the question. He already answered, oh my God, Varshini also answered the question, 110 days. That means you have a full clarity about the questions of this pattern. Okay. Let me answer this, and I am very happy to see or notice that within no time you are answering this question. So, here the efficiency of A is the same as B plus C. So, what is the efficiency of total efficiency? The total efficiency is 5 plus 3 is 8. So, efficiency of A is 4, and the efficiency of B plus C is also 4, because the efficiency is same. And here we know the efficiency of C is 3, then the B is 1. Now, I came to know that A and C together work for 10 days. So, here you beautifully answered the question. I am so happy. This is A and C 10 days. This is A efficiency, this is C efficiency. 7 is the efficiency, 4 plus 3 is 7. So, here I go for that 7 into 10, that comes 70 units are completed by A and C together in 10 days. What is the remaining number of units? 180 minus 70, that comes 110 units are left. The B will complete the remaining units, and the efficiency of B is known to us as 1. So, obviously, so beautifully you correctly answer the question within no time. That is, you have the full clarity about the questions of this type. Well done. It is good, Varshini. Prabhu is anyhow is very, very good. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is this. Okay. Let me check that both of you can answer the question in the same way, Varshini and Prabhu, Pandu, that A and B together can complete the work in 25 days, and B alone can complete 1/3 of the work. This is 33 1 by 3, that is nothing but 1/3 of the work in 15 days. So, I can find out one work in how many days. So, in how many days A alone can complete 4/15 of the same task, and I know both Varshini and Pandu will answer this question. Take 30 seconds, and Anusha, option 1, new player 90 days. No sir, it is not 90 days. What Varshini has said 110, Pandu has said 110, that is the correct one, Mr. New Players. Okay, Varshini already answered the question. 15, look at her speed, look at the clarity of the approach. Wonderful, wonderful. 15, that means you are saying option 1. How should I answer this question? So, that is A and B together can complete the work in A plus B. So, if I bring the same comfort in the trigonometry, algebra and mensuration, the same comfort, the SSC exam, RRB exams will also be very easy for you if you are writing those exams. So, I know that A and B, A plus B, that is 25 days, and we know that B can complete 1/3 of the work, 1/3 of the work in 15 days, then obviously one work in 45 days. So, the B alone in 45 days, then A alone can complete 4/15 of the work in how many days? Here we have the small shortcut is there. I do not know whether Varshini has applied that or not, and the Prabhu has rightly answered the question that if I have to find out A alone can complete the work in how many days, here the B is there, A plus B is there, here B is there. If I have to find out A, then 45 into 25, 45 into 25 by 45 minus 25, which is 20. That is A alone can complete the work in these many days. Let us check that I need the A alone can complete 4/15 of the work in how many days. So, these many days I need the work 4/15 of the work only, not the whole work. So, the rest is getting cancelled over here, and if you are right, I am very happy to notice that this is how many times, 5 times, and 5 9 times, and here it is 3 times with 5, and this is 5 times, 3 times. So, 3 5 15. So, nicely answer the question. So, your calculation is very good, and probably you know this shortcut method, that to find out in how many days A can complete the work, and then I need the 4/15 of the work. So, therefore, into 4 by 15. Well done. So, 4/15 of the work, Pandu. Well done. I am very happy to notice that Varshini is also equally good, Pandu. Okay. Moving on to the next question over here. Come on, it is a practice. So, nicely your speed understanding is keep increasing further. A, B and C can finish the work in 42 days, 84 days and 28 days respectively. And A started the work. It says A started the work, B joined him after 3 days, C joined them after 5 days from the beginning. Now, then in how many days A work till the completion of the work, I think. Okay. So, what is the workflow here? A started the work, B joined after 3 days, C joined after 5 days from the beginning. Okay. So, the information is something like this, that okay, let me give you 30 seconds, let me see without any hints, you can answer the question. Pandu has said it is 84, I think it was for the previous question, and okay, which question you are giving that 2:1:3, I did not understand. Some of my friend will definitely answer the question. I have some hope about Varshini, she is very good. Prabhu, you always do the answer correctly. 17 days, Prabhu has answered 17 days. Let me see that if Varshini can also answer the question, Anusha can answer the question. Yes, if both of you are saying 17 days, then it must be correct, because both of you are equally good to answer this type of question. Now, if I assume that the A completes the work in 42 days is given to us, if he takes he works for x days, then B alone can complete the work in 84 days. He works for how many days? X minus 3 days, because he joins after 3 days. And the C complete one work in 28 days. He worked for how many days? X minus 5 days, because he joins after 5 days. So, this is the scenario given to us. So, if I consider that the total number of days they worked, the total number of days they this is C. Okay. What is the LCM of all these numbers? So, the LCM is obviously 84, because this is 2 times 2 units, 84 divided by 42 2. So, here it is 1 unit per day, and 28 it goes 3 times. So, this is 3 units. The total how many units? That comes 6 units. Okay. So, the number of days they worked is 3x minus, look at this one, 3x minus 8 days they worked, and the per day they complete how many units? 6 units. In other word, 18x minus 68 is 48 is the that, am I right over here? Okay. I did not multiply this 3 and 3 5 is 15. Okay. Sometimes you people are more accurate than me, I am very happy to notice that. So, this is 15. So, then it comes how much? That is 6 and 3x minus 8. Okay. So, here I made a small mistake over here. Let me write down here 2 units per day in x days, 2x units, 1 unit per day in x minus 3, that is x minus 3 units, and 3 units per day. So, 3x minus 15 units. So, this is what the total number of units, and which is 6x minus 18. So, that is 6x minus 18 units, which is nothing but the LCM, which is 84 units. Beautifully answered the question. I am very happy that the conceptual part is very clear for you all people. So, let us cancel this one. What is x? I will take the 18 on the other side. So, I will be getting 84, 94 and 102, 102. So, 102, if I take this 18 on the other side. So, 6x is equal to 102, then what is x? X is equal to 17. So, nicely you answer the question. Previously, I simply added this one. I did not multiply the per day unit. He worked for x days, then for 2 unit per day, the number of units will be 2x. I missed that part, but you people have correctly answered it. That is good. Allow me to give you the next question. If you like any question, please press the like button. Okay. The next question is this, and I am sure once again this you people will able to answer the question. Let me just refresh this. Okay, 17, Varshini good, Pandu it is good. Now, let us read the question here. What is it? A and B together can do a piece of work in 10 days, B and C together can do the work in 15 days, C and A together can complete the work in 20 days. They work together for 8 days, A, B and C together work for 8 days, and C alone complete the remaining work in how many days? I am sure this is the very stereotypic question, and frequently comes in the exam. Your 30 seconds starts now. Come on, let me see if you can answer this question. If yes, how much time will you take to answer this question? Yes, my dear friends. So, here that is 2 A plus B, P plus C, C plus A. Oh, 16, both Varshini and Pandu both are saying 16, that means it must be right 16. I am sorry, let me change the color. So, both of you when said 16, and look at the time you are consuming is very less, 2 times of. Now, we have that is A plus B, A and B 10 days, and we have B plus C, how many days? 15 days, and we have C plus A, how many days? 20 days, and we know the LCM of this will be 60. LCM is 60. So, you know the number of units completed here is 6 units, number of units completed here is 4 units, number of units completed over here is 3 units. So, that is 13 units. So, 2 times of A plus B plus C, 13 units per day. Then what about the A plus B plus C? So, half of the unit, that is 6.5 units, that's done, and it is said that they work together for 8 days. So, if they work together for 8 days, how much work will be completed, which you have beautifully answered the question. So, that is 6.5 into 8, and that comes 6 8 48 plus 4, that is 52. So, 52 units got completed over here. Now, what is the question? The C alone can complete the remaining work. What is that remaining work? I notice that this is 60 units, 52 units are over. So, we left with how many units? Only 8 units. Am I right? Okay. So, 8 units has to be completed by C alone. Is it C alone? How do I get the C alone? I know the B plus C over here. I know the B plus C 4 units, and if I take out the B plus C, I need the C. So, A plus B, I know the 6 units. So, if this is 6 units, total is 6.5 units, that means C is 0.5 units, that is half. So, 8 divided by half. So, nicely you answer the question without any error and without any delay. Well done, all my young friends. So, I am moving on to the next question, and that is this. Okay. Let's check. Let me refresh it. I am sure you started working on the question. Okay, Prabhu, Varshini, well done. Now, 18 men can complete a piece of work in 9 days. After they worked for 5 days, 6 more men joined, and how many days will they take to complete the remaining work? Simply apply M1 into D1 is equal to M2 into D2. I know for people like you is very simple this question. Come on. I am sure within no time you will answer this question. Complete 9 days, they worked for 5 days, that means 4 days are left. Oh, 3, both Varshini, Prabhu, 3, both are so good in quant, I am so happy. So, already 5 days are over, so 9 days is there, so 9 minus 5, that is 4 days. So, 18 men takes 4 days, then 6 more men have joined. that means 18 plus 4, that is 24 men in how many days? That is what you beautifully answered it. So, now cancel this one with 4 6 times and this is 3. Your answer is 3 is absolutely right. Now, move on to the next question, and which is this. Okay. Now, allow me to read the question first, and here is a man can finish a work in 15 days, right. A woman can complete the same work in 10 days. I know the reverse of the days is the efficiency ratio. Okay. Both work together for 5 days and then the man leaves. How many days will be taken by the woman to finish the remaining work? And the people like Prabhu and Varshini, it is so simple. You will not take 30 seconds to answer this question. Try to answer this. One last question is left, and after that we have another class, that is current affairs. Come on. Option D. Look at this, Pandu. It is a revision, Pandu. For you it is a revision. I understand. And so is Varshini. So, when you two people have answered the question saying that option D is your answer, then let me see that how do we complete the work. What is the best way to answer the questions like this? They work for 5 days. So, a man can complete one work in 15 days. In 5 days, 5 by 15, that is 1/3 of the work is completed. And the woman can complete the work in 10 days, and she also worked for 5 days. So, that means what part of the work is completed? 5 by 10, that is 1 by 2. So, what is the remaining work? So, 1 minus the work which is already completed. So, this comes, the LCM is 6 and that comes 5. So, 5 by 6, my remaining is 1 by 6. So, 1/6 of the work has to be completed by woman, and woman completes one work in how many days? How many days? 10 days. So, 1/6 of the work in how many days? 1 by 6 into 10, and that comes 5 by 3, that is 1 2 by 3. So, 1 2 by 3 days. So, beautifully answer the question. Total work is 30. So, Pandu, here this approach I think is the easier, but it is okay. Whatever the method Varshini applied or Pandu applied, it is okay. So, but still you can consider this way also, and I am on the last question because immediately after this there is another class is there. So, let us look at this question. A can complete 4/5 of the work in 20 days. You know how to find out one work in how many days. And the B can complete 3/4 of the same work in 15 days. So, you know one work in how many days. They work together for 10 days and C alone complete the remaining work in 1 day. Now, the question is B and C together can complete 3/4 of the work in how many days? Come on, my young friends, I am sure you will be able to answer this question. If you are writing the RRB SSC examination, so immediately after this there is in current affairs class. So, please watch that. Come on, Prabhu, Varshini, you two people are so active, so accurate and so fast that I am very happy that you people are on the board. And the Prabhu Pandu already answered the question. He says 5 days, that is option 2. And yes, when the Prabhu and Varshini, these two people have given the same answer, that must be correct in correct. Now, what is the question? If I look at the question, the A can complete one work in 4 by 4/5 of the work in 20 days, then one work in how many days? This is 5 into 5, 25 days. So, in in other way it is given to us the A can complete one work in 25 days. Now, coming to the other part, it is said that 3/4 of the work in 15 days, then one work in how many days? This is 5 and 5/4, that is 20 days. So, the B is, can complete the work in 20 days, it is already given to us, right my dear friends. So, they together work for 10 days. So, what you can do is there are two method is there. You can go with the LCM method or you can go with the other method too. The way which I did it the previous question, that is this method. Okay. So, let us come to this method. They together worked for 10 days, then 10 by 25, 10 by 25 which is 2/5 of the work is done by A. 10 by 20, so 1/5 of the work is it 10 days? 1 by 2, half of the work, half of the work. So, if I add up these two, then I notice that the LCM will be 10 and here it is 5, here it is LCM is 10, 5 and 2 by 5 plus 1 by 2, LCM that is 5 into 2 is 10. Okay. No, it should not be that. They work for 10 days, right. 10 by 25, that is 2 by 5, that is right. So, 1 by 2, LCM it is 2. So, this gets cancelled. How many times? 2 times, that comes 4, 4 and 5, that is 9, 9 by 10. They already completed 9/10 of the work. So, the remaining work 1/10 of the work, and 1/10 of the work completed by C alone in one day. So, if 1/10 of the work C alone in one day, then one work in 10 days. Hope this method also is convenient and less writing here. Now, C alone, B and C together can complete 3/4 of the work in how many days? So, how do I find out about this part? This is look at this my friends here, B and C. The B can complete the work in 20 days, C can complete the work in 10 days. So, B plus C together can complete the work AB by A plus B. So, that is 20 into 10, 20 into 10 by 20 plus 10, that is 30, and what part of the work? 3/4 of the work. So, you are right when you are saying that the answer, let me check your answer here, this is 30, 30 gets cancelled and 20 divided by 4, that is 5. 5 days is your answer. So, beautifully answer the question. I really love you, like you the way you are answering the question, the pace. Yes, I am also happy and decreased my time. That is good, Prabhu, and I hope all the people who are watching, by this method you can reduce the time. My dear friend, the next class is our dynamic faculty, Sri Aman sir, and he will be taking the current affairs, general awareness. So, with this I will conclude the today's class. Wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you. If you liked it,